Yes! Up! Good. Up! You got another. Let's go! Come on!
Here we go. Big breath. Drive your hips
Big
back.
break! Yes, 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 yes! That was pretty good, actually.
Huh?
Oh, last one was pretty good.
What are you doing?
Come on, get up, get down with the sickness.
Yes!
I was.
Well, nobody can accuse us of not having fun at Powerhouse. That was Selena giving me a little cheer after my AMRAP. And I just wanted to give you a quick update today. It's just going to be kind of about how things are going and where I'm going to be kind of going from here now. And I'm really beat up. I got to be honest, I've been a little bit concerned just how beat up I've been. And I'm not talking about like overreaching, fatigue, drain type stuff. Just like little, almost injuries. Now, I'm not injured to the point where I can't train, but I have a lot of little body parts that are just really nagging me right now. And my right hip is really bothering me. My left elbow, which is constantly a problem, is really flaring up right now. My right shoulder has been flaring up. It's just been a nightmare. But my coach Jake did give me some pointers on my squat that he thinks will hopefully take care of a lot of these problems, which I'll be talking about here in the future, most likely, assuming it does help. But for now, I'm just doing a lot of rolling, doing a lot of stretching, and just doing everything I can to kind of help myself out, because I have a meet in 6 weeks, so there's going to be no rest now. It's only going to get harder and harder as things go here. So anyway, last week you saw me take 475 for 4 reps on my AMRAP. This week I had the exact same weight, and this time I cut it short at 3. For 1, I was pretty fatigued from that massive grinder that you saw last week, and for 2, I just didn't want to have to go through the same thing. I didn't want to grind again, which you never so, yeah. Which you never really want to do that. It's just not a good idea to do a lot of grinding and training, because it's just going to wear you out like it did this week. It definitely fatigued me. So stopped short at 3, probably had another one, but I was happy with it. It felt pretty good, and I think we're going to go up another 5 pounds this week, so it's all good. From there I went on to bench, but unfortunately after the first 2 sets I found out that my wife was taking my son to the ER. He's okay, it just ended up being strep throat, but they were pretty worried about him, so I had to scramble out of the gym and ended up coming back the next day to finish off the rest of my bench session, which included an AMRAP as well as my deadlift plus an AMRAP, and then I also had to do the work that I would normally do on Saturday. So it's pretty brutal. I was pretty tired, and it just wasn't a very optimal way to do things, but it worked out okay. The main problem with my elbow was just really flaring up on this heavy weight. I had 295 for doubles, and it was really bothering me, and you can almost see it in the weights here. The bar was really unstable, and it was kind of moving around just because it hurt so much. I had a hard time kind of keeping the weight above me and keeping it controlled, but I got through it. I just cut it short at 2 on the AMRAP, even though I probably had more just because it was hurting so much. And then I really debated if I should go ahead and do the 8th, which would be my normal work on my Saturdays. I'm up to benching 4 times a week now, and surprisingly it went really well. It didn't hurt at all. It felt fine. It moved really well, which last week it didn't move well at all. So it was just the heavy weight that bothered it. I think I got things figured out. It's improving. It actually feels a lot better today. And it's one of those things where it doesn't even actually hurt all the time. It just hurts during training. So I just suck it up and go. And that's really all I can do. I mean, I took almost of 2014 off from benching just because I had so many elbow problems, and it never really improved it. So I just continue to do a lot of soft tissue work and just work through it, and I just fight through the pain when it's there, and it usually eventually goes away, and I'm assuming it will this time too. So then from there I had to go on to deadlifts, and I had 4 to 65 pounds for doubles plus an AMRAP, which was what I had last week, but after I fatigued myself with that grinder, it didn't go very well. So this time it went better. It didn't feel good. It felt very heavy, but it was one of those things where the weight moved a lot faster than it felt. And when you look back at the tape, everything moved just fine. I liked the pace of it. I liked the way it looked. Everything went pretty well. So I went onto my AMRAP, and my hands have just been on fire lately. So I wussed out and got the Versa grips and went after it, and these moved way better than I thought they would. I ended up getting 4 reps. Last one was pretty slow, but it wasn't like a super grinder, and anytime I start to get fatigued, it's going to be a slow lockout for me. It's just the way I'm built. It's going to be a struggle. So regardless, I got through it and everything went okay, and we'll just keep on going here. Probably 1 more week with 6 4s and 2s, and then we'll get in the intensity block here and probably switch to 5-3-1. I'm pretty certain. Anyway, that's all I have for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.